Pundits, it's a podcast, it's a football podcast. We're live here at the G4 Clem Studios in Wishaw. Shouts out Bob, the Polster, and Mr. Grado, the champ, taking you for the next wee while.
Taking you on a journey to the great beyond of Scottish football and back.
There's no such thing as Scottish football right at this precise moment. Nothing's happening.
Aye, there is.
What?
There's all sorts happening. Mate.
Tell me.
Fucking.
Don't talk about football now.
Motherwell have got a new manager.
Aye, we'll talk about it later.
Aye.
We were up to, man. Not seen you in ages.
You're looking a bit Kevin Owensy, mate.
Think so?
Aye.
Mate, he cannot stop ripping me for a haircut, but mate.
No.
Take your headphones off and let folks see the full.
But I don't like my side profile.
Mate, I wasn't ripping you for the haircut. You done it yourself. You said in the podcast last week, Love Island was on, and all these wee guys have got the same haircut. You're like, I need to get a grip. So I'm just touching on that more. I told you when you sent me a photo. I like it,
Stevie. This is that Billionaire Boys Club T-shirt all over again.
Aye. I like your haircut. Because he picked me up yesterday and I'm laughing at him because he was getting all serious about something and he looked funny for the side long. He did a fresh trim and he's driving and I can see the mullet and I'm like, look at you, your mullet man getting off. Fucking. Just jealous.
Aye, yes, jealous.
No,
Who's he jealous of?
My hair, my bonnet, my
He can
bonnet.
get somebody to sellotape some hair to the back of his
I know.
Aye. I like your hair.
I do actually like it. I do think you look like Kevin Owens, but
Kevin
I
Owens.
don't like look like Kevin Owens.
How? He's
not?
cool as fuck.
Kevin Owens.
I think Kevin Owens is cool as a cool motherfucker.
So?
aye, definitely.
You know I like Kevin Owens.
No, that's just...
I don't think so.
Why are you turning your face up at that guy that's headlined WrestleMania not once but twice?
Because mate, he's not attractive enough. He wants to look better looking than Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens is a good looking guy.
He's not really.
he?
He's not really.
He's not ugly.
He's not.
He's got a wee bit of beady eyes.
You don't think a good looking guy's not automatically.
Ah, hack-it bastard, that's
Aye,
what I'm
but
saying.
he's not like they don't. You need to set the bench a bit higher for his ego. You need
Aye.
to tell him that he looks like
Jack Osbourne. I used to get that all
Jack
the time,
Osbourne?
man.
So what you're trying to tell me is you think Kevin Owens is worse looking than Jack Osbourne?
No, no, Jack Osbourne's probably worse. Oh, but he's probably on the Manjaro and all that shit, but these days.
every cunts on the Manjaro.
Oh,
aren't they?
man, why take it?
No.
Why, Mum will
Did you
get?
see that hanging about on TikTok a few weeks ago? Took it, man. She was
When?
just walking a bit, man, and she just passed out.
No.
Well, she was walking. She fainted on a street.
There's there's a hell of a case that you'll shite yourself if you go on it.
Mate.
Physically shite yourself.
Mate, imagine you on it and came in fucking skinny as
I
fuck.
know, that would be hilarious, man.
Wee skinny toe.
I know, looking like fucking Starving Marvin for South Park.
Looking like Marvin for the scheme. Your eyes gouging at your head, man.
My eyes are gouging at my head all the time anyway. So
He came in today, man. He was fucking stoned out his box, man. He came in and motor. He was off all that business. Overcompensating, opening the door to act normal and all that.
That's hilarious.
What's happening, mate? All right. And then he came in, do you know what he said? He came in like that. Is this a new car? And I went, what are you talking about? I thought he was taking the piss. He went,
Grado,
I've
never seen his aircon bit on.
Mate, it's
and
always been there.
It made it look different, but
Is this a new car?
Toal, it's on a time it doesn't go off. And he's like, look. I've never seen that
But you
aircon.
look alright now.
aye, I'd feel fine now.
But you've got the wee bit of the glazy eyes and all
No,
that.
my eyes are just fucked. My eyes are
Mate,
killing
what
me.
happened to the surgery, but
I'm not getting surgery in my eyes.
did you never get it? Did
I'm
you never
telling
get-
you, I'm never
Sammy get the
getting
eyes.
nobody. Sammy get the eyes.
Sammy
Did you
get
never
the
get
eyes.
it done, but?
Nah, I get the toes.
No, but did you get some done to your eyes?
No, I was getting not glass, but solid contact lenses.
And did you got them, but didn't you?
Aye, but
They
I
don't
missed-
seem to have worked.
Stevie, I missed an appointment and they cut me off, man.
No, you can't do that.
Aye.
They cut you off, bro.
Aye.
See when you lie down, does water piss out your eye?
No, water pisses out my mouth, but
Is it?
aye, see when I'm sleeping, do you slap her when you sleep?
Aye.
Water
I like
pisses
that.
out my-
Do you not like that feeling when you kind of like nod off a wee bit? Oh, my microphone
Aye,
feels
sorry.
as if it's
Oh,
gone a
aye,
wee
you
bit.
cut it out a wee bit.
I hear that, Granty.
Sorry.
Oh,
Not good.
Oh, not good.
Well, keep going. I like that feeling. See when you kind of nod off for 5 seconds and you wake up and there's all this.
Oh, it's
second
brilliant.
feeling
No,
in
but
it.
see, do you not think, like, obviously you've got a beard now, do you not think it's fucking honking because you've got a beard and you
Aye.
wake up and you're all slabbery in your beard?
But I remember like my mum back in the day going, I hate folk with beards that they get their food stuck and stuff like that. That does happen to me sometimes.
No,
Sometimes
that
I do
doesn't
for a wee
really
bit of
happen.
cold meat and all
It
that.
happens to you a lot, man.
It's that episode of Simpsons. One day Homer was walking around with a piece of food on his face. It wasn't even small, it was a chicken wing.
See when folk fucking reenact fucking South Parks and Simpsons.
Oh, I'm Grado, I've never...
Grow up.
Doesn't work for me, brother.
That's harsh, mate.
Oh.
That's harsh because of my disability and that. You've said,
Why is your disability going to win?
Hello.
Oh,
Here
you're
we go.
back in the room.
Back in the room.
Hello.
Right, where were we?
We were talking about... What were we talking about again, Grant? What was it?
Oh, I said something stupid.
Was it the conflict in the Middle East?
No.
Right, okay.
Where did we end up on there? Can you remember, Granco?
Certainly wasn't that.
Don't know when I talk about Kevin Owens.
Oh, no.
Jack Osbourne and Kevin Owens and how...
That's right, Jack Osbourne.
Mate, I remember a guy named... I used to get it all the time. He used to get stopped in Glasgow Central and all that. You look like Jack Osbourne. But you don't really see him in the telly and that.
I actually seen a video of him the other day, and it was his wee Wayne was watching Ozzy on the telly.
Granda.
Mate,
Aye, Papa, wasn't it? Papa.
obviously, I've clearly told you this one before, didn't I? Where I knew I was talking to Ozzy Osbourne on AOL Messenger.
Aye, you told us that.
Aye. You remember that?
No.
Right, so on an episode of the Jacksons, that Osbournes. There was
Fucking Jack Osbourne was sitting with a toya.
there was
Sharon been walking upstairs.
I remember Ozzy Osbourne was sitting in his computer and I zoomed in and his screen name was World of Oz on AOL Instant Messenger and I added it and I went, how you doing, Ozzy? He's like, writing back, no bad, what are you up to?
So you clocked his username on the... You're not the only person, and you know.
Well, that's what I thought, and I also think I spoke to Fred Durst, I know.
Oh yeah.
Aye.
What'd you say to him?
Oh no, I tweeted Fred Durst. That's I got mixed up. I tweeted Fred Durst. He said he was getting a new house, and I tweeted a picture of the Undertaker and went, "Would you hang this picture up on your wall?" And he wrote back, "Yes."
It's not really talking to him, is it?
I know, but
Still.
mate, no, but this is good chat because it was good seeing CM Punk when he made a comment about it.
That's right, aye.
What was it he said again?
I forgot it was when I had done
Something
this.
about the tan? Was it a tan?
No, when I had done the CM Punk
The hair.
for ICW, I had the big wig
That's
on
right,
and that.
the hair, aye,
He's like,
aye.
I wish my hair looked as good as that
Aye.
or something. I replied to him saying, I'll put you in touch with my stylist.
There was a few folk back in the day they used to get lit. We shout outs, not remember The Rock would sometimes reply to folk.
The Rock replied to Davy Blaze, remember?
That was funny, aye.
Davy Blaze put up a picture of he selling a suit and he's like, I'm trying to look like The Rock or something like that, but he says, I'm trying to look at The Rock
The
and
Rock,
tag The Rock.
aye.
He's like, you look amazing, bro.
That's unreal. The Rock.
Aye. Was it, remember somebody said, I don't know if it was one of us or that, but somebody sent Hulk Hogan the picture of Harold Shipman.
Oh, aye.
This
Yeah,
is my
shout out to my
granddad. My
granddad,
granddad, so
aye.
like, he's been a Hulkamaniac for 28 years. So.
Hulk Hogan fell for a few of them. Did he not? Did he not get sent?
Fred and Rose as
Fred
well.
and Rose, and that. It's my father's anniversary and all that. Look at them looking cute and all
Did you
that.
see
and
the
he's
one
like,
on the Australian telly?
they're going
on the news or something?
They're going check his hair and all that.
Look, so cute.
Oh man.
Many happy returns.
Many happy returns.
Do you know Hank Bam Margera was dead one time or not?
Oh, that was brilliant. I'm
that's
going to
it.
miss hanging with you, brother Bam. And Bam's like, I'm still alive, mate.
That's
He's like, I
nice.
miss you too.
That's nice, Hulk, but I'm still here, mate.
I know.
When it was Ryan Dunn that died, he thought he get mixed up, didn't he?
He put up Bam
Mad
Margera.
Hulk, man, fucking hell. Some of the stories that have come out of his mouth. Surprised he never stopped 9-12.
But do you know that way? But you think, why does he even need to exaggerate? He's got
But-
the greatest stories ever, probably. and he doesn't need to talk
And
shit.
he was like the top of his game. He was the man,
Aye.
so why do you need to? You've got everything you need.
I mean, remember that time he was talking about how it's Wembley and all that in SummerSlam 92? He wasn't even on the show and he said he got like a dying Wayne, like his final wish and all that. And it
Do you
was
think
like
it's
mental.
just he's that big and he got that big and it's like, where can I get my kicks?
I
think it's that.
I think he just forgets.
Nah, I think it's like, where else can I get my frills now? Because what else can I do to?
Here's one for you. Did you see the video where his son was in a car crash, right? Full of booze or whatever, right? Allegedly. And Hogan turned up at the scene
And he's walking
and
stick.
got his son basically away with it.
Oh, is that one?
He's like, listen, I'm really sorry, I'll make sure that it doesn't do that again. Car was upside down, Stevie.
And the boy, like,
This was the second time because he get prosecuted for one before, where a guy died on it.
So then if this one, so you get prosecuted, so
Aye, but
then,
there's actual video evidence of Hulk Hogan talking to the police last night.
and just basically handshake.
Turns up his NWO t-shirt on and all that, man.
is that the one where he's like a walking stick? He's
I
got a walking stick
don't know.
on?
I don't know if he's got a walking stick, but he's wearing a sleeveless NWO vest.
Wait, just Hogan now.
He's got to be
70s
70
man,
odds.
aye.
78 maybe.
What about a sad day when he goes?
Not according to a lot of folk.
Well, aye.
It'll be a sad day for me personally because he's a massive
Is
part
it
of my
because he's
childhood.
such a bullshitter? He's
No,
he's a honking racist
he
and
made
all.
some racist comments years ago.
Have you ever
But
seen?
again, get caught on camera.
Aye.
You ever seen the clip of Darren Sheik going after him on?
Oh, aye, that shit
I also
videos
used
are
to do
the
it every
best,
fucking
man.
week, man. It was brilliant.
It was on. What was it again? On
Fuck the
Hulkster.
Hulk Hogan.
The Rice Krispie dick.
Aye,
Rice
aye.
Krispie dick.
Aye, mate. I fuck you in the ass and make you humble. Shaky baby, man. He was a man. So he was.
Everybody was a fucking jabroni, weren't they?
Aye.
Loved them.
Love that word.
But that was, do you know that was never him that was in charge of the Twitter? I met the
remember
guy.
you saying
I
it,
was
yeah.
kind of gutted, man. He was
I
like,
know.
I'm in charge of the Sheik's Twitter. And I was like,
So wasn't it? So, so it takes a shine off it a wee bit.
wee bit, you know.
What the guy done was just, it was basically a parody more or less, wasn't it? Just
Yeah.
making up shit, but aye, Iron Sheik was class. Anyway, this has been your wrestling update. Let's move on.
man.
What have you
Go
been
back,
up
come
to?
back, go back, Ali.
No, you're not.
I fell away for it a wee
I've
bit,
not
man.
watched it since WrestleMania.
I've
Never.
not watched much of it at all, mate.
And Leo keeps asking me, but I've no time.
No, I've not watched it.
Aye,
Goldberg was a man, but
aye, but come on.
Might have
See
seen
if
him
they,
in
put,
Vegas.
if they put him over Gunther, he was wrestling for the belt, comes
I-
back, goes right to the top, wins the belt, then they're either going to bring back Brock Lesnar for Goldberg's last ever match, or they're going to put John Cena over him, and John Cena's get the 2 belts.
oh, he knows it. Toal knows.
There you go.
He's a man.
There you go. You watch your space, man.
What's been happening with you, Toal? What you been up to, mate?
Yeah, I was out last night for a wee bit of.
Oh, tell him that.
Honest to God. Went to Bella Vita.
This is Toal's dream.
Bella Vita and
He loves us.
Moss Park, I think it is.
Right.
It's an
Is that
Italian
the same?
restaurant.
Is there a Bella Vita in George Square?
Are you hanging
Last
La Vita?
Aye.
Right, so we get our table and stuff like that, and the guy comes over. Ah, you Tom Collins, pal? I was like, aye. Oh, me and Tom, I've never eat each other's bit.
Practically living in each other's pockets, you know.
So
Seen him in the mirror.
they fucking gave us a wee on the house a platter to begin with and stuff like that. So scranning off the back of Tom's name basically. But I tell you what, mate.
So hold on, you got-
see the scranning in this place is really fucking good, man.
I just love that, man.
ask me what I got out the Italian
What did you
restaurant.
get at the
Stevie.
Italian restaurant, Toal?
Probably fucking fish and chips.
Nah.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese. Except I changed it up.
Mate.
Get rigatoni instead of spaghetti.
Mate, come on, you're putting bolognese and picking pizzas and all that. You don't get, spread your horizons.
I know what I
man.
like.
He knows what he likes and he likes what he knows.
We even got a wee side of
Mate,
chips and all.
I think spag balls, like, yes.
I know
Oh,
you
I love
think it's.
spaghetti. I love
No,
spaghetti.
so I've been not got an Italian restaurant on
No.
spag ball.
How no?
No.
How no?
Because you can make it in the house, anything you
You
eat.
make anything in the house if
I
you
know,
get a
but-
recipe.
That's a staple in my house. That's like once every other week.
Mate.
Oh, spag ball. Can't I get angry, can't you know?
I know.
The Waynes
But
love
you,
it.
you can't go wrong with it, right? But there's something makes me feel queasy about the same dinners every week. Like
Oh,
you've
mate,
got
I'm-
a routine, you've
I'm
got
not
a,
with it.
you've got a rota where you do the big shop, and the Saturday or the Sunday it comes,
know.
And it's
you've
the same thing every
You've got
week.
to use the mince before Thursday.
What's the date on that chicken?
I know.
What's the date on that mince?
That's
them-
not the best part is that's Grado's fridge shouting at him.
By the way, that's my kitchen does do that. It'll give me a wee alert to tell me that my chicken's going out of
It's
date and all
brutal,
that.
man.
Gonna tell me how it knows.
Because I input the date.
He programs it all that he
So
knows.
you get your shopping and you sit and fucking.
Aye, so
I've done it once.
it's basically like setting an alarm.
I thought it was going to do that. I thought that I was going to go like that, right? Put in, say, like a packet of Kit Kats. I thought that I was going to put it in. And it was going to go, 8 Kit Kats. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Like putting in, pint of milk. But
Mate,
you need to do it
Mate,
yourself.
it's a chore
I
enough
was like,
putting the
pure
fucking
going,
shopping away.
I was like,
Never mind having to add all the shit and tap it.
I done it for the first week.
Aye.
And I was just, fuck off.
And now it's just a normal fridge.
No.
No, I can mend it.
won't-
Right, cheese on
No,
it.
you can, but do you?
No.
So it's just a normal fridge.
You
So
watched
I'm
the podcast on it once?
I did watch the podcast on it.
Has it got a telly?
You sent it in the group chat.
Your fridge has got a telly on the front of it?
Just sit like that. Look, hang on, like, fucking watch your fridge.
I think when you bought it, but you thought it was going to be easier.
Aye, I did. I thought, and also the camera inside it, I thought that it was going to have cameras all over it. It's only got one wide cam, so you can't quite see what's
Aye.
Is it like a fisheye kind
Can
of?
you zoom in on it?
What?
Can you zoom in?
You can't
What
zoom in on
would
it.
you do if you went onto your camera now and there was some guy taking stuff out your fridge? And Steph is
No,
like,
I go, no again.
No, it's Steph.
What are you doing? You try to show us your fridge?
Try to find my fucking fridge.
Try to find my fridge.
Hold on.
Just sit and
It's,
watch the
it's
fridge.
sitting at minus 23. Fuck, that's quite low.
Minus 23. That's your freezer.
Yeah, I know. But I know that, but I should don't think it should be as fingers
Aye,
as
so
that.
you should only be minus 14 or something. I keep mine at minus 20.
I don't know. I keep
Just to
mine
be
it.
safe.
I don't know. I keep mine it. I need to check.
That's what's going on.
I'll get some breaking news if you want.
Oh yes.
The Rangers draw has been moved.
Who are we playing?
We got Panathinaikos.
You're joking, did
Oh,
we?
it's a hard one.
Home legs first and then away.
Oh no.
Are they still a good team, aye?
It's just that it's no what
That
you
game,
want.
innit?
It's no where you. It's no the environment you want to go to in a brand new team and all that. It's,
I'll be cooking earlier.
aye,
Better hope Greg Taylor doesn't sign for them.
I know. Is he not left yet?
Nah, man. I don't know what's going on with him. So who did Hibs and Dundee United get, Grant?
I'm just going to check that now. I don't know if that draw's been made.
I don't think it would have been if that's the. Right, so.
Celtic are interested in Andy Irvine for West Ham.
Aye.
I see we never got Darling either.
He went to
I
Norwich.
was a bit gutted at that, man.
He went to Norwich, man, after seeing the Big Bagheera video.
I was
Who's
just-
that?
Harry Darling. Harry Darling.
Centre half.
Who does he play?
He was at
Swansea.
He was at Swansea.
He's
and
went to Norwich.
Norwich. Norwich.
That's another come we've lost to Norwich. We lost that Cordoba to Norwich last year, you know.
I was sitting down there and I sat down peeing going, listen to Derek Clark going, Rangers are on the brink of putting in a bid for Lawrence Shankland. He's coming to the end of his contract and all this. And I'm going, and I was like, wow, man, finally. And then it went, and Conor Goldson looks set to leave the club for Arizona. I'm like, that's fucking last year, man.
Man, I was thinking to myself, like, why would you put a bid in for him? He's free.
I know. I was
He's
like,
free.
I'm like, about time, man, brilliant.
What do you,
Finally.
have you got any of this fucking World Cup?
Nah, I don't even know. No, I just see folk complaining about it.
Before you picked me up yesterday, I was watching a wee bit of the Dortmund and Fluminense.
Right, can I get your opinions on this? But right, a lot of the players are dropping out, didn't they? Going, I can't be asked playing these games. Is there no?
I don't think there's been anybody that's dropped it.
Or is it an American player? I was
The Gold Cup's on at the same time.
What's funny about it is the game yesterday, man, 'cause it's in New York and it goes to the correspondent in the streets outside the stadium talking to the fans, and it's pure American, man. It's so funny, man.
Did you see how many folk were at that Chelsea game?
Was it Deed?
Mate, it was spot the punter. Couldn't,
But-
honestly.
But see that? Do you know what? If a Chelsea player, fuck this, man.
Aye.
I want to go to Malaga.
I want to go and hang about with the boys.
Imagine that. Imagine like
Like the video of Ross Barkley and John Lundstrom at a mad thing, pure
know.
out their tree and all that.
And they
That's
have
what
to
you want to
play.
do.
They have
I know,
to.
but like you're saying there, imagine getting to the end of your season, you're like, right,
I know.
I need to go to America for fucking
To play more games.
potentially 6 games or something like that.
But let's get a bit of context
What?
there, but right,
Go.
let's get a wee bit of context. It's not a worst life, is it?
No, but
Do you know what I mean? Like getting paid fucking.
It might be great getting all that money, but see if you've not got any time off to enjoy it.
You're going to have time off after this for a few weeks, man. Go, that's all you need, then you're back playing football.
aye, but how long are they going to get? Because the Chelsea don't get pre-season. They'll be due back in for their holidays.
You would think so as well, do you know what I mean?
Maybe give them an extra week, but I just think you'd be well.
Aye, you'd be a bit.
Oh, like now sometimes players hang about with other players for their clubs and all that. He's coming out to Dubai. Can he, man?
Can't he?
Can he get it off?
When New York plays,
Can he get it off, man?
I don't know, man. I've got this Club World Cup.
Aye.
we've got Auckland on Tuesday.
What about that?
You don't
Who
get
did
annual
Bayern-
leave? Do they get annual leave? Some of the
Footballers?
footballers?
No.
No.
Who did Bayern play?
Bayern played Auckland in New
Is it-
Zealand
was it
champions.
10-0?
10-0. Mate, it was 4-0 within 15 minutes or something. I put in the group chat, I was like, this is going to be about 19.
Well,
Mate,
I was
you
wondering what you were
text
talking
that.
about.
I thought Scotland were playing or something.
I know, so was I. I was like, what game are you talking about?
Aye, it was, and I started watching the first game. That was Al Ali versus Messi's team, Inter Miami.
And
I seen that,
Who
but-
won?
None each. Mate, it was a pure squib.
All I saw for that was speed.
Aye,
Getting
Messi
dinged.
patched them.
Messi patched him and he's pierced on there, but I show speed shite a wee bit, didn't he? When fucking Messi's walking out, he's like that.
You
Aye,
kind of get
so you
coffee.
bet.
He's a pure Ronaldo face, but I show speed.
Aye.
But how is he so big, that boy? Is he just was on Twitch a gamer?
FIFA.
That's
Aye,
nuts.
playing FIFA, mate.
But is he good at it?
Aye.
No,
Well,
he's
no,
not.
because remember the wee Scottish boy. Oh man,
Well, is it? He went Celtic and he went Rangers and
it was so good.
wee
No, the
Scottish
wee
boy
guy was
scudded
Rangers
him.
and scudded
The
him,
other way about,
and it
scudded
was so funny, man. Like you're from Scotland. He's pure. He was getting off. He's not. He was getting beat. But
raging, man.
he said, "Damn!" He's good. He was swearing and everything. So funny, man.
Did you see the clip before the Champions League and he's gone like that to Carragher? I mean, what trophies have you lifted? And Carragher's like, Champions League.
Right,
And
yeah.
he's like, he didn't know.
You better your carrier. Fuck off, you man.
He was doing that. He was eating a
Aye.
packet of crisps, just pure owning them. It was
what,
brilliant.
What trophies have you lifted?
It's
He's
like,
peace.
it's like Grado saying to CM Punk, who have you pinned?
Who has he pinned?
He's-
Come on.
Come on, now, let's behave, man.
Is he beat Drew?
He's never lifted.
I've beat Drew.
He has beat Drew.
Oh, did he? Oh, sorry.
I bet. Come on.
I bet mine's
Have you beat Drew in a Hell in a Cell?
No, in a hell in a cell.
He beat Drew for the ICW World Heavyweight Championship.
That's
man.
my favourite wrestling match ever. Anyway, let's move on.
There's one in a minute.
Right,
No,
so
Jesse
Andy Irvine, where does he play?
He's a midfielder.
Midfielder.
Aye, he's like central defensive midfielder. Good player.
Evan Ferguson could be a realistic target. He's a decent player. Forward for Brighton. He's
I
a
know,
decent player,
but
man.
he was on loan to West Ham last season. I don't think he scored a goal, did he?
He was no bad at Brighton, but before he went on, he was
He
alright.
scored a few hat tricks at Brighton a couple of seasons ago.
Rangers have approached Leicester over a deal for Conor Cody, but it's into it. Right, this has been rumbling. It feels like this has been rumbling on for ages in the Conor Cody.
No, was there no images of him on Instagram and his
Aye.
Wayne's were
The
decked out in
Rangers
the
top.
Rangers gear and all that?
When
Was
did
it-
the transfer window officially open?
It opened on Monday.
Monday. Aye, it was a 40 a few years ago, but he put it back out there again, did he know?
It was
Aye, you
last
think?
season because he was coming to the end of his contract, mine.
All right.
But because everybody thought that he was going to sign last year. He's a good player, Conor Cody.
He's got loads of experience in the EPL.
Yep.
He's one of the kind of players.
He's an Everton player, wasn't he? Did he play for Everton as well?
He most of his time was at Wolves, remember? Wolves. Then he went to Everton. No, did he go? He was at Everton at one point. Wolves played like fucking a lot against for Wolves. Then went to Leicester, didn't he? And Leicester got
What's Celtic doing for their pre-season? Is that tournament, aren't you?
Como.
The Adidas tournament?
On,
Lake Como?
On Lake Como.
Oh, really?
Aye,
Beautiful,
it's,
beautiful.
Celtic, Ajax. What's Ronaldo's team?
No,
Mali.
I mean, I'm not sure.
They're in it anyway, and Como.
Rangers have got the least inspiring pre-season schedule.
Is it Middlesbrough
ever.
or that or something?
Middlesbrough at home, and who else at home? 2 home games because
It's their honking anyway. I can't
Remember we played do we not play like Bury or something like that one year? Remember when Gerrard first came or
Did
something?
you,
Like that? It was a bit-
he's played Real Madrid, remember?
So we-
Sakala looked like fucking the next coming of
That's right. Was that
Neymar.
no Ancelotti's first game? As Real Madrid manager or something?
Sakala looked like fucking he was going to be.
By the way, Sakala's ripping up wherever he is.
I tell you that in the group chat. Do you know he's the top, the team that he plays for just now?
He's their
He's the
all-time
top
top
goal
scorer.
scorer
Is he?
With 8.
Their history. I think he get like 25 goals last season.
Right,
or
so
something.
I've got my hand here, my emails: Rangers, Middlesbrough, and Rangers Bruges.
Bruges, good
Bruges.
side.
Also, the Middlesbrough game is in between the two qualifiers.
Yes, exactly.
So that's no ideal, is it?
Aye, you're going to be playing
The boys. But
the young team now.
it's I don't know, man. You need to be patient. I take it.
I know,
but
it's
I
not
just
gonna
ran
kick
it
off
all
for
yesterday, didn't you?
I quite like a confidence builder pre-season. See a few shite teams get a
Do you know
right
what?
few goals under them
Well,
your belt.
there's nothing worse but when you start getting pumped in friendlies and it's all that argument, oh, it's only a friendly.
But the writing was on the wall with Beale's team. You knew
Oh,
it. You
aye.
could see it. And I remember, and I'm not being, like you say,
But it was atrocious.
sniffing main farts.
Aye.
But I was worried once I kept putting the group chat going, this does not look good. And there's
No.
the whole, it's only pre-season, but I was going, there's no structure here to this team at all, man.
That's
You
right.
don't know what's happening. The best pre-season of modern times was when we went to that tournament in France, just before.
But did we not win 55 that season anyway?
Aye, that's what I mean, just before we won the league, and we looked a well fucking oiled machine, even
That's
in
right.
pre-season, man.
I don't think we even let in a goal.
Didn't
During the friendlies either.
That
or
was the
something.
time where you could count one on how many shots we allowed on goal.
Remember last season, Celtic fucked Man City and Chelsea.
That's right, so he's dead.
Pre-season.
That's right, he's dead. So he's dead.
Hammered them. Did we not score 4 against Man City and 5 against Chelsea
I
or
think
something
he's
like that?
absolutely ragdolled them, man. Aye.
Here's a question for you. Favourite friendly memory you've got for going to a friendly?
Rangers and Chelsea at Ibrox.
Aye, that was Sibo.
It's a belter, a friendly.
What about the Nike family day out in 1997? Did you go to that? I never went to that.
I never went to it, but I remember it.
I missed that.
My dad took me to Sunderland.
Oh, did he?
At Roker Park.
Did he?
Back in the day.
What
It
year was
like-
that?
I don't know, because Hateley scored, but there was like riots at it.
Was there?
Aye.
I remember there was a video. I'm sure was there a video released the 95-96 season when Gaza signed. It was like we had Man United,
Stoya Bucharest.
Stoya Bucharest.
Sampdoria.
That's right.
Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I think like they played a game. The players walked off and like 2 other teams walked on and played a game of
It was,
ours.
aye, it
Aye.
was the same day.
Aye.
I remember that. Because that was the day Gaza get done for the foot.
Aye, that's right.
That's right.
Who was that?
you know
Was that against Stoya?
Aye, still
Was it not Ian Ferguson that told him to do it or something?
I
Aye.
can't even mind.
Ian Ferguson says
Ian
date
Durant,
for that.
maybe.
Ian Durant, was it?
Maybe Ian
Remember
Paisley.
Remember the friendly, it looked some atmosphere. It wasn't even that long ago. It was like when we were coming back through the divisions down at Chef Wed.
Oh, that's right.
It looked a cracking day out, man. The sun was splitting the sky. The fans were It looked a right good atmosphere, man.
Now there was one as well, wasn't known down at Derby, but I don't know if it was like a Legends game or something like that. And sure, the linesman was running down with a big massive flag.
I was at that. That was Ted McMahon's testimony.
Ted McMahon, by the way,
so was.
former Buffs assistant manager at one point. The Tin Man was. Oh, Ted McMahon, he was at the Buffs.
The Buffs feature heavily in this
Change his
podcast,
name
didn't
for
he?
Kevin.
Didn't he?
What?
Had to change his name for Kevin.
Kevin McMahon.
That's his name, Kevin
Is it?
McMahon.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He's
Why did he have to change his name?
Look into it. Look into it.
all right, is this a one?
Never mind.
But he's
move
not
on.
got, he lost his leg, didn't he, Ted? Aye, I'm sure that was one of the reasons why that game was
Really?
played, was it not?
Fuck's sake.
What
else is happening?
Name your Celtic memories.
Oh,
Toal.
What do you mean name there? You've not asked me yet.
Hey, where'd you go?
No. Bayern Munich. Peter Grant's testimonial. Loved it,
Alright.
man. Brilliant. Pure foggy night and all that. And no, it was Man United. It was foggy, but a boy ran onto the pitch at half time. Ran right to the centre circle with a pen and a bit of paper and got Jurgen Klinsmann's autograph and then get to jail.
Oh, no way.
mate, what a player.
Here's
that
one for you. What about when Robbie Fowler come on for Rangers?
Aye, that's right. That was
Capital Plumbing.
Was that Alan McLaren's?
So, I think it was Alan
Aye, I think it was
McLaren's,
Alan
mate.
McLaren's. I think it was.
Aye.
Rangers played Spurs one time. They beat them 2-1. I think Purzo Novo scored.
That's right.
Yes, and we played at St James's Park that year as well, I'm sure.
Newcastle, we did. Aye, we did.
Aye,
we did.
aye, I think Novo scored a penalty.
I used to like it when like Celtic or Rangers would go down south for a friendly and you'd feel it. I know it's a friendly, but
Aye,
It's a
something-
bit of an edge to it, a bit of needle to it.
aye.
I love Big Puzzle.
Aye,
I loved
He was
him.
a good big player, wasn't
I
he?
loved him, man.
Do you know who I liked who was underrated at Rangers?
Who?
Daniel Kuzan.
Kuzan. Oh, I loved
He
that.
was a good
Remember?
When he could be bothered, mate. Remember
Aye.
the game
The
with Beatties
4-2 game.
4-2 at Parkhead? Fucking ragdolled Mark Wilson, man. What a fuck. See, when he was on his
Aye.
game.
Was that not his last ever game?
He went the next day, didn't he? He actually
Was that
left
his
the
last
next
ever
day.
game?
Aye.
4-2 game.
Do you know what? Do you know what I always think about as well? To be fair, I don't think it made much of a difference, but he gets suspended in the semi-final
Aye.
before the Europa League final
Against
Kuzan.
Fiorentina.
Aye, and do you remember we were going to sign him again and we went into fucking
That's
administration?
right.
That's right.
Remember we met him?
We met him at the fucking night in Everson House. That's right. I got a photo of him on my phone.
Aye, got a big old dart.
Him and
there, like.
Yelovich,
That's
remember?
right. Aye.
He's got a big old derby now.
Yeah, that's man. Aye.
Yelovich, man. Another one. Oh, what a
Yelovich,
player.
what a
I
great
remember,
player.
see, before you signed Jelic, he played for us. He played against us for River
He scored
Rapid
2 goals.
Vienna.
He scored 2
Hat-trick.
goals. Was it a hat-trick? Aye.
What a player, man.
Aye.
I remember that and all.
And then there was word they used signing him.
Remember
I
his
was like,
overhead kick at Pataudry?
Oh, man.
Remember
was a
Purcell's kind of in the rain, the back heel flick goal at Pataudry, remember that?
Aye.
Oh.
Is Jelic no got a mad start for like first time finishes?
Might have, man.
He always used to take the ball
'Cause
first time.
I remember Rangers, Walter Smith signed him, and I remember going, we're looking a bit thin here. And it's like he just put all his eggs in the one basket instead of spreading the money about.
That's right.
And he just signed him and a couple other loan players. I remember going, fuck, man.
That's
But
right.
when
It
we
wasn't
saw
even
him-
a massive amount of money you signed him for. It was only like 3.5 million.
It was a lot of money for us at that point
that
because
point it was.
I think what I knew what was in the horizon because we won the league. He went, this club needs investment.
Aye.
I think he knew.
And he's
he knew
like,
what was
in
in-
fact, you know what? I'm off ski fuckers.
No, he didn't, mate.
I did.
Don't ever talk
Fucking
about
did.
Walter, you fucking dick.
You listen to me.
You
I've
listen
got
to
nothing
me.
but fucking respect
Aye,
for Walter
you
Smith,
fucking
alright?
scabby bastard.
You shut up, you fucking. Name me a patriot.
Did you see?
Take your clothes off instead of fighting.
See,
Try.
No, after
For
last
Patreon.
night, baby.
He had his clothes off enough last night, apparently.
What you did last night?
He got a shot in the swings last night, didn't you?
Was you?
Don't know what you're talking about. I don't like to speak of my Thursday nights on a
You
Tuesday.
didn't shut up about it, man, on the motor.
That was the motor. Remember what I was like in the motor?
Aye, you feel fucking... look. I've never seen that.
Is this a new car?
Is this a new car?
It's fucking mental. 21 degrees, Jesus.
What were you going to say there, Granco?
did you see Neil Lennon talking about Walter Smith?
I did.
No,
Is it-
mate. Is
is
that on
fine,
another
right?
podcast? Nah,
Aye.
mate. Never seen that. Anyway,
Did you see it? Did you see it though?
I've
Great-
got...
great interview.
mate,
By the
he
way.
comes across brilliant, Lennon, doesn't he?
He does.
He
Do you know
does.
what?
He's the best pundit on the telly.
He's just a guy, isn't he?
Aye. Do you know what I was thinking about this,
I've
man?
not seen it, but what did you say about Walter?
He did say that Walter Smith gave him and McCoyster out.
See,
Balkan.
after the argument on the highway,
aye.
Walter Smith went into the office and read them both for
Brilliant.
You think all the years, but they've kept that quiet? It wasn't much.
What was it
That's
that was
because
said?
that's not what was fucking said.
Yeah,
Like I just
you
said.
think so?
What did Lennon say was said?
Is it?
Right,
McCoy's
so
telling me
Juve...
fucking leave his players alone.
Juve pushed, what was it, a physio or something like that in the park?
One of the Celtic players was down. The guys ran onto game treatment and Diouf's been coming off and shoved him.
Lenny's loosed it up, and Ali's went, don't talk to my players like that, and it all kicked off.
Sorry?
That's it. That's
But
it.
it's what was said between him and the youth that I'm
But see that, the measure of the man, like, what he gone used to a fucking
exactly.
joke.
That's what I mean.
Aye, I
See
love
that
that.
class, like, even...
That's lost to the game now.
But even down there, we've just been put. It was a Scottish Cup. It was a replay. It was a Scottish Cup replay after fucking the first leg of Ibrox
Aye.
2 each, wasn't it?
Sasa Papage nearly get fucking
Get
killed
knocked the
that
fuck
night.
out, man. But see that, you've just been put at the Scottish Cup at the home of your fucking bitter rivals, and he's went in and laid it out to be that's class. Even going like McCoy, you're fucking damn.
You're just as bad.
Aye.
Oh, that the two
Exactly.
scallywags.
Can you imagine McCoy and
Enough.
Lennon sitting like that?
I know.
Could you imagine if Tommy Burns was still there as Neil Lennon's assistant,
Oh.
and you've got Tommy Burns on one side, Watersmith on the other side? Fucking
What if you're Lennon there and you're the actual manager of Celtic and Watersmith's come in and gave you in? What do you think Lennon's like?
I think he's probably.
Is he saying that?
I think
That's
he's
saying
sat
that
there.
interview?
He'll
I think it's just
took
a
it.
bit of respect.
That's what I mean.
Aye.
That's the measure of the man.
Aye.
Innit?
That's what he says though. Seeing the lead up, he's like, I had so much respect for Walter Smith. He was a great man. He was basically just. But the way that you expect people to think of Walter Smith,
It's the way some Rangers players not talk about Tommy Burns as well.
Aye.
Well,
Is that
Tommy
something
Burns
that-
is
aye.
like-
exactly.
Do you know what I loved about?
That's what
I've
I
seen
mean.
wee snippets of that. I don't know if I'm going to listen to it, but do you know what I loved when Lennon's talking about Jason Cummings and he says he was somewhere with Alan Shearer and all that, and he says bring him here, and he says bring him here, and he says by the end of the night he's dancing on the tables and all that. He says he's certainly no shy. But do you know what I liked what he said, Lennon? He says
I know
see
what you're gonna
that
say.
callousness and that. He says so
Keep
many
it.
coaches try to pour water out
Aye.
of it now. And I love the way Lennon goes, you need that.
Aye,
You need
exactly,
that.
exactly.
that's what I talk about. See, they're totally taking the Mavericks
Robotic.
out of the game.
You're turned into a fucking
Well,
robot.
Well, look at Leo, for example, right?
You take my son's name out your fucking mouth. I'm kidding on that.
See, you'll notice it with his training.
Aye.
Is it very regimented?
I don't want to say, man. There's been some politics.
Oh,
I don't want to
it's
go
a-
in there.
No, but-
Aye, but I know. Aye.
But do you know what I liked about it? Because even when Cummings said the previous week, and he was talking about, like, remember the carry on that we had with the wrestling?
That was Hibs posted that yesterday.
Did they really?
Online, aye.
Well, and the way Cummings was going, Lenny's going,
Lenny was loving it. Aye.
And he was.
He says Lennon's pure, and Cummings is getting injured in.
Aye, that's
but Lennon's
right.
still standing going, calm down,
Because
calm down.
I remember that night, BBC done a report about it, and Lennon's getting asked about it, but the journalist is trying to do that thing where he's like, I mean, yous have got a game in
He's
Saturday.
trying to get a rise out of him about fucking.
Yous have got a Scottish Cup game in the weekend, and all that. You know, that's a bit dangerous. And Lenny's going, you know, Grado's a trained professional. He knows what he's doing. He's a trained professional. He's trained. As if, like, you know what I mean? As if we were, you know, taking mega, like, dangerous manoeuvres. He's a trained professional.
Do you remember when Ravy Davy got him to do the video when we done the
Mate, that was mind blowing. See,
The
watching
charity.
myself on the news and hearing Neil Lennon talking about me like that. Grado knows what he's doing. He's
You know,
took care of him.
Dick Curve?
Took care of a professional.
He's a trained professional.
He's a trained professional. Don't try this at home.
That
You've
video
just
you
poured
sent.
cold water over.
That video you sent me this morning. Sorry, I was saying about Ravy Davy when he done the video, and he's Ravy. Neil Lennon gives Ravy a chop,
Right.
a knife edge chop, and Davy's like, oh, he's like, fucking hell, we Chrissy would have took that better than you.
But see, Lennon, right? It's mad. As a player, I couldn't stand him. Right, growing up, I couldn't stand
know.
him. It's mental how when you get older and all that, and you realise you get older, you just,
Aye.
That sectarianism dies away a wee bit.
I could listen to him talk all day, and he
But
has to
mate,
what you said earlier. Right, he's the best pundit.
By the way, and see, speaking about Rangers, he's always on the ball.
When we beat them,
You
when we
two are
beat-
going to get pelters for this, man.
No, but see, actually, when
think
you look
so.
online, a lot of folk they say that his punditry's good.
See,
Right?
when we
He's
beat-
very, very fair. I
See
think.
when we
Aye,
beat Celtic
very
3-2 at Parkhead recently?
Aye.
He was brilliant after
Aye,
it. Me and my
aye.
mates were sitting watching it going, he's class.
Aye, there's no ulterior. It's like, you know, with
Celtic
Sutton,
had
right?
no fire. They had no fire.
Sutton wants to be Kate Hopkins. He wants to be the pantomime
He knows
villain,
what he's
right?
doing, but-
Aye, he's.
Him and Boyd.
Well, exactly.
aye.
Right.
But Neil Lennon's there for he actually give a proper assessment of it, and he's kind of like our Ali McCoy, if you know what I mean. Like, a lot of people, I know a lot of Celtic fans,
I think Marvin
especially that
Bartley's
like.
good.
I like Marvin.
I like Marvin Bartley. Marvin
Aye.
Bartley's very good, I think, as well. He's very balanced.
But what I'm saying about McCoy is a lot of Celtic fans like listening to his commentary and stuff like that. If you're saying that about a lot of Rangers fans think that Lennon's a pretty good a pretty good pundit, it kind of makes you realise that it's more in the match, more in the game.
He just calls it as you see it. He's kind of like, he's quite like the normal man's pundit. Do you know what I mean? You can understand where he's coming from. Do you know what I mean?
What you say about Sutton and Boyd as well, I'd be happy to see the two of them off the turn.
I wouldn't. See, that's right. I think they get a lot of heat, man. But I think
folk take it too serious.
Exactly, man.
Who cares?
They're giving you a bit of... It's like a cartoon. They're giving you a bit of fun. Like, what are they doing? One sticks up for Rangers, one sticks up for Celtic. Both of them are trying to get a rise with each other. I don't mind it.
I see, as long as that's happening, nobody's going to take Scottish football seriously.
Oh, so the Scottish football's get took seriously because Boyd and Son have a laugh issue deal?
They're the reason.
The way they go on in Monday Night Football and all that.
Come on, Gary Neville and fucking Jamie Carragher and that.
I couldn't tell you the last time I watched Monday Night Football, to be honest with you.
But mate, come on, you're saying Scottish football can't get took seriously because of Boyd and Son.
I mean like
Scottish football can't get took seriously because of Neil Doncaster.
I don't mean Scottish football, I mean the broadcasting of Scottish football.
Mate, I think you're taking that too fast, too serious.
Nah,
yeah,
I think you're thinking... Mate, I
hold on, I take a big drink.
I just think, mate, just...
Let them have a laugh.
Moan.
I know.
About it, and do you know what it winds me up and all as well? It's like any football player that does a column and it's a player that played for that team and they give him a bit of stick and they go, oh, he hates the club and all that and he's a yes man, and I'm like, come on.
Andy
He's
Walker.
only got the same eye, but you know what I
Barry
mean?
Ferguson gets that a lot.
Boy, they gets his columns, he thinks, but he's only saying what everybody else says. Right?
But it's because you're washing your fucking dirty laundry in public, people take it too serious. But I think Boyd and Sutton can be a bit of pain in the arse sometimes, but I don't even think there's. I like Boyd and I like Sutton. I think the two of them are quite.
Don't get me wrong.
Do you know who does man nothing? Faddy.
No, I like Faddy.
I don't, man. I think he's boring.
Boring. I just don't like listening to Boyd and Sutton. I think they make it more about themselves than about the game that's on the pitch.
It's your opinion, too.
But do you know what it's like? But everybody expects everybody to be pure robotic.
Like you're saying about players, they get restricted in now. They're not allowed to express they're not allowed to go out and express themselves and have a bit of fun on the pitch. It's like everybody, when Boyd and Sutton are having a bit of fun in the studio, don't do that.
Aye. Do you know what?
That's a fair point.
No, do you know it's a prime example? Right? I was listening to Jimmy Carrey, was on Russell Howard's podcast, right? And they were both talking about how awkward the likes of the in the one show is, because it's everything needs to be straight down the line. Like, do you know, they feel as if they're putting on a fake persona, right? And they were talking about how the both of them were on the one show at one point, right? And I can't remember the presenter, right? And it's that back and forth shite talk, right? And then they go to an ad break. Well, it's not an ad break because BBC but say a video bit.
Aye.
And the presenter's like, would you make my hair and all that? And she's going, aye, somebody says I look like Myra Hindley, right? And they all started laughing and going, but why can we know this should be what the banter is? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
This should be what the banter is.
People watch it,
and then it's like, right now we're coming back for a video vignette.
Do you not think that's why television's kind of
dying it?
It's not dying a death. Well,
But people would rather listen to podcasts.
Mate, folk would rather watch people watching the telly than watch the telly.
Well, look at me, the amount of times I was trying to show after years that I was watching a film the other night, right? Sat down and watched
What were you watching?
28 Days Later.
So you
Come on BBC. And I watched it, but again, ADHD ripping at me. I've got to go, how did they manage to get London to look so quiet? How did this and that? And then my friend, I'm on the YouTube watching the reasons and what the actors felt when they were doing it at the time, and the similarities between 28 Days Later and the pandemic that came out in 2020.
That's right, aye.
But
Hold on. Keep this for the weather Patreon.
Rangers keen on a deal for right back Max Aarons, but Bournemouth pleased to favour a permanent exit for the 25-year-old. Does this spell the end of Tav?
Max Aarons is a fucking good player.
Well, see that same video where I thought Shanklin was coming, Derek's gone, and Tavernier looks as if he's heading for the Rangers exit.
Is that what he said?
I bet you hear that every year, don't you?
We're linked with fucking Mussolini, I know, aren't we?
Like Mussolini!
We are.
And Gandhi. I thought it was Gandhi.
Oh, is it? I get it's Gandhi.
Is it?
It's Gandhi.
I thought it was Kennedy.
Is it Kennedy?
Kennedy.
maybe
Gandhi gets mentioned later on, doesn't he?
The cult of personality.
Mate, see that Max Aarons? Is that Max Aarons that used to play for Norwich?
Aye.
Yes.
He's a fucking right good player.
Yeah, he's a decent. He went
He's
on
a
loan
right
at
good
Valencia
player.
last year.
Well, Leeds tried to sign him and he went to He went to Bournemouth.
7 million he went to Bournemouth for.
But see, the thing is, he had Mo Johnson leads.
Oh, right.
It was done and dusted and all of that,
Right,
and then then the next thing
But
he's
if
done
Bournemouth are looking for a permanent transfer for him, there's got to be a few bob in it.
Well, I think they signed him for
7 million, wasn't it?
about 8 million, aye, something 8 million. But you could probably do a loan with
A loan with an option to buy, well, an obligation to buy maybe.
well,
Maybe.
I don't know if I'd be good
I
in that route.
know.
He's only 25 and all too. Brilliant.
Aberdeen are monitoring 22-year-old Maastricht winger Iliano Silva Dimas closely, but Dutch top flight club Excelsior are also keen on the Cape Verde international.
Cape Verde.
What do you make of that, Christopher?
That makes me think that when the African nations comes round, you're a player down.
Oh, that all, aye.
That's all I think about when it.
Remember Joe Aribo went away, remember?
That's right, remember
Aye.
that? He was going to miss
And-
Old Firm
well,
game and all
yeah,
that.
Aribo and Sakala and somebody
right.
else, was it no?
It might have been
See, the thing is-
Ruth, maybe? No?
See when Aribo come back?
Kamara have played for Jamaica, mate.
Really?
When Aribo come back, he was doing the same.
He wasn't, mate.
'Cause he had a great-
remember they get knocked out of that and he had a good tournament, but when he came back, he looked a shadow
Aye.
of his former self.
Because that's when he was training and they took the picture and you could see his banger.
That's
right in the shots.
Aye, he was a hey.
No. You
Mate.
should have get banned. You shouldn't have allowed 3 legs as a footballer.
Like a human tripod.
Paul Ray pictures up Grand Gunny.
Pony. Grant, drag it up.
Oh man.
Pull it up, Grant.
So what have you been doing? How's the tour going
It's
and all
been
that?
good. It's been good fun.
Where
Man.
are you tonight?
We're
Tomorrow
at
night
night
we're
after
in
night.
Inverness.
Night after night
Night.
tomorrow night.
Nice one.
But we're in St Andrews last night.
Inverness.
St Andrews last night, Inverness tomorrow night. But you know what? It's been the show has been good fun. But you know what I've loved the most, man?
What?
Just in his motor, just watching YouTube all the time, man.
What have you been watching?
Oh, mate, what have I been watching?
Well-
Fucking Theo Vaughan and fucking.
We watched.
this Sky News
Well,
report.
I never watched it because I was driving, but I could hear it because he's got a wee kind of, what do you call it, magnet thing. But we were watching the timeline of the 7/7 bombings as soon as it come on Sky News. There's a big
You're a
photo
pair
of
of ghouls.
gills.
Ghouls.
It was really interesting watching it then. Watching it and see it, like, even it doesn't even feel that long ago.
Remember what Richard Hope said that day?
Away you go, yeah, away you can get yourself down. You're a fucking rascal. You're a
Not
rascal.
one listener will get what he means there.
I know. That's the best part.
No, but that's been good, and then it's just a lot of miles in it, Graham.
A lot of miles.
A lot of
lot
miles.
This is a
of
hell of a
miles.
trick.
Like, St Andrews went to last night. I'll just tell one wee story.
Did you get a fish supper?
No, but didn't he? He wanted to pat me off and go and get something to himself.
Can't believe you're on St Andrews, you never got a fish supper.
He wanted to go to Shawarma King.
Is it St Andrews got good fish and chips?
It's known for having good chippies.
Oh, is it?
Aye, mate.
I wish I knew that now.
I knew that last night.
The one I go to in St Andrews is called the Toal.
When are you in St Andrews?
Sammy and I go to St Andrews quite often. Actually, if you must know, Mr. Asshole.
You never ever say. You never go, I was in St Andrews last week.
That's because I don't like to broadcast everything.
Talking shit.
Right, see one thing. Oh,
I just tell you the chippy that I go to, it's called the Tail End. Go and look it up, Tail End St Andrews.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
so we're in St Andrews last night, right? And it's obviously a wee bit. It was good. The show's been going good. Well-oiled machine, right? We know what we're doing now. Blah blah blah. 1.5. Blah blah blah. But there's one story he tells. I'll not go into detail about it, right? But it's a wee bit smutty, right?
Our crowd is
aye, a wee bit-
nobody knew the
A wee bit
podcast. but nobody-
snobbier crowd, right? They're a wee bit middle class, weren't they?
St Andrews, yeah.
Aye.
Aye.
But he tells a story about when he was at his granny's, right? And then it turns to the. It turns. I turn to this guy, and the guy's sitting there and he just goes, horrific. I started mimicking him, didn't I? That guy didn't like it.
Aye,
He's
he
like,
went,
horrific.
This is horrific. What is that? Oh my God. I feel as if they were just they
Will
folk
you be
last
back
night.
in St Andrews?
No.
Oh dear, Fergie.
What was that?
Alec
again?
Ferguson.
I'll be good back. St Andrews, I'll be good back.
Right, go back for a chippy.
Aye.
Aye, go
But
for a chippy.
I think folk were just like, what's that? This one the night? Aye, do that. Shite the telly the night. Let's go and see it. No, like, what
Go and
the
watch
fuck
shite on the
is it?
stage.
Aye.
do you know what was funny? But usually we go to town on things and we're really like fucking bang bang. But see, I don't know this because it was a wee bit more hoity toity. We weren't effing and jeffing as much.
No, he was scared. He was scared to swear and all that. And then actually, I went to describe you, and then I was going to say a word to like to describe your stature. I'm not saying it.
Why?
And he went like that, and I changed it last kick of the ball.
What word was it, Graham?
Little person. It's the fucking words for that behaviour.
I don't know, what word did you use?
No, it sounded as if I was going to say
Dwarf?
Aye.
That's the fucking normal word.
that's it.
I bet it's the way. It's the context.
Well, he
and
went like that and went like that.
I know what you mean. Say twat.
So I don't know. So what is it? So what am I?
Because we're talking about it.
Mate, I'll tell you what, see if you referred to me as a little person.
Aye, right, okay.
Because we're talking about,
That's
remember
technically is.
when John was walking up and he's, alright boys,
Right,
he's
so we
walking
tell
in,
us-
and his hat flew off.
Oh, you telling them that story
And
about
he's
me
like-
running after the hangman?
So he tries to run, he's got his walking stick walking in, but he tries to run, and then he does you. And
Right.
he went, but it's the way you say it, he went,
Aye.
and we've got a fucking dwarf.
We've got a fucking dwarf.
That's what it was like. No, you did it because you told yourself.
Aye,
It was
aye, I
the way you
stole
said
that.
that. But I thought, no, it's Andrews, mate.
Aye, it was funny. Isn't it?
Oh, it was fucking funny, man. It
was
was
funny.
But it's been good fun, man. It is. We've got 9 to go. 11 down, 9 to go.
Jesus God, that's
11 down.
There's that we're in Dumbarton on Sunday, man.
That was a laugh.
Riverside. This is shell suit Bob country.
One of them said that to me.
It was like, hey, this is shell suit Bob country.
It was brilliant, man.
It was like a home game for Bob.
Where are you hanging? Where's the furthest away you've still got to go?
Inverness.
So it's after this tomorrow and
Aye.
then
Well, we've got what do you
got
call
fucking Dunbar
Blair Gowrie.
Dunbar's a hell of a trek. Fuck me.
Stop shaking, Graham.
I know.
Just
A broth. Well, smokies and that.
We've got a broth, aye. We've got a broth.
That's just, I know.
You're on the board. I know, aren't you?
Aye, mate, that's a good one. You can introduce me to a few folk.
Why don't you get Ricky? Come on.
Why don't you get Ricky to be our driver that night? You're on the board, man. You're that
Tell
chief.
me more about this chip in St Andrews, man.
Right, so it's called the Tail End, right? It's right on the main drag in St Andrews. And it's a sit-in if you want.
It's a sitting.
It's a sit-in.
Remember that from
It's a sit-in.
Hey, trying to let us in the legs back out. It's a sitting.
That's the second fucking scheme
it's-
part of the day.
it
Aye, it's the chippy's tremendous, man. It really is. It's like see when you get
Like a big old fucking whale in your plate.
it's fucking.
See, I kind of.
A right big old.
I need a chippy to be good. I'm not a chippy, aye.
No, I
but
know.
I want a good. If I want a chippy, it needs to be good.
Do you know what I've been like? You see, because I tuned right into like the competitive eaters on YouTube, right? And there's one lassie that does it, and her name's Katina and eats kilos.
Mate,
right?
you're obsessed with the eating challenge and stuff.
No, but
She's always trying to send. He always sends me.
she's like a wee skinny thing, right? And you want to see the fid this bird can put away, but she was doing a fish and chips challenge. And do you know what? I'm just sitting there and I could smell it out my telly, man. Oh, man.
But why?
Is that the dinner or is that hot?
But that's a few times you keep mentioning.
Is that the dinner or is that hot?
That's a few times you keep mentioning food challenges. Is that your kind of thing?
We've got
look at that.
we've got three people that we watch, right?
Still no stop. Let's not take a fucking breath for air.
Oh, what we do is we watch it and I'll go like a couple of minutes in. There's no way they're finishing that.
Aye.
And then sure enough they finish it and I'm
But mate,
astounded every time.
Do you know what it's like, man?
What?
It's like stoner telly, man.
Do you think so?
Aye,
that
it
will be
is,
that.
man. That
Aye.
is, mate. It is. It's the, you like a wee smoke now.
Do you
like-
watch that Beard Meets Food?
Oh, he loves him.
Aye, he's my
He's
favourite.
ace
That's
in with
that's
him.
his hero.
Aye.
I've never sent you one of the
You
videos.
have, because how do I know who he is?
Because I talk about him.
Aye.
you
But
can't
I don't
Oh.
send videos.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I keep them for myself.
I keep it for myself. Just to go off on a
No,
tangent
but
here,
Toal
guys.
likes to, even Toal's still, you're still nowhere. You send me a
I'll be
lot of
honest,
crashes,
mate.
man.
I know, but do you not think that?
Oh, do you know what my mate put on Instagram?
Do you know what? Seriously, see like the eating challenges. Do you not think they would give you like digestive problems and stuff? Like that?
Aye.
So what do you think could help you with that?
Mate,
CBD
CBD.
Yep.
My mate put on Instagram, not today, Def. Not today.
That is always scary, that,
Aye,
isn't it?
it's
we say
because
that all
of
the
Final
time.
Destination.
But aye, it would help CBD. And do you know what CBD do also, which I need to look into?
What?
Teddy is not, he's eating, but he's bringing it
He's
straight
a
back up.
bad boy.
He's bringing it straight back up.
He's a bad
He's
boy.
a bad boy. He's spewing. Do you know what he does, the poor soul?
What?
It's like he was going to Whitey all day again, right?
Aye, well, he'd be
and
out.
he ran like fuck.
Wait, for
He
some
ran
minute there.
like fuck for the living room, right out the back garden. Good boy, good boy. Didn't
that
do it in
is
the
a good
kitchen.
boy.
So Canimal, I might need to get some
Canimal's
of that.
going
Yes,
to
yes.
I'll sort them out. And remember as well what they've got the gummies now, the Canimal gummies,
Canimal gummies, that's right. I've got that.
which are good for the
Well,
dog.
they're not quite gummies as such.
Aye,
Because
they're
I've tried
treats.
them.
Treats.
But also,
Did you eat one?
all the
I
chat.
don't remember.
Remember he put
So
it.
he did that,
Remember he
right,
said they're not for humans. But also with the season on the horizon, we have 2 season tickets choice of your team out with Rangers and Celtic, where you get a day at hospitality. But other than Rangers and Celtic, a season ticket, 2 season tickets. If you use the code APATS and you get a 50% discount, if you do that, you'll get put into the draw for 2 season tickets of your choice.
Aye, CBD oil is CBD oil that you can
trust. CBD Oil Scotland, come on.
CBDOilScotland.com.
Yes.
And if you've been involved in an accident, it's not your fault. Then I'll tell you what, you're in good hands, because G4 Claims are going to make it fairly easy for you, Nicole and the
Not
team.
fairly easy.
Not fairly easy. They're going to make it very easy.
Very
for you.
easy for you. Nicole and the team are going to sort it out right from start to finish. You don't need to contact your insurance provider.
No.
They'll get you a like-for-like vehicle replacement. They'll make sure that your little hassle is processed.
Yeah, so all you have to do is pick up the phone and get in touch with them on 01698 767 172, or if you don't want to phone them on 01698 767 172, you can WhatsApp them, send them a voice note, send them a wee WhatsApp text message, do what you please.
Where do you find the WhatsApp link?
The WhatsApp link, the WhatsApp link is on their website, which is
NotAtFaultClaim.com.
Well done, Graham.
Yes, and if you refer a friend to G4 Claims, you'll get big handsome Greg turning up, possibly with 50 quid to win your skyrocket.
We love G4, we love our fans.
50
We
quid.
love our fans.
Stick in. We love G4, we love our fans. Stick in. Well, there you are. And do you know what else we've got to do today?
Oh, we've got a winner to announce.
We've got
Oh, is that right?
We got a winner.
We got a
Is this for
winner.
the Greener
Takes it
Energy
all.
Supply?
Winner for the
Is this for
Electric King.
Greener Energy Group? Is this the day that we're going to make someone a winner of that Omi ePod electrical vehicle charger? It's worth over £1,000. This is a prize not to be sniffed at. And the winner of the Greener Energy Group electrical vehicle charging point worth over £1,200
Is
Megan Sawyer. Well done, Megan. Can I just say that is an absolute amazing piece of kit that's going to be put up at your house.
And
Make
if,
sure.
even if you don't have an electric car yet, you know, it's
good to
all
have.
heading in that direction. So,
It is,
all heading in that
it is,
direction,
it
you know.
is.
and do you know what else it does? It adds value to your gaff. So,
Aye.
if nothing else, Megan,
Plus, at the
you
end
can
of the
sell your
day,
gaff for a wee bit.
you've won it. You've won a fucking charger for nothing.
Correct,
Exactly.
man. Get in there, because I'll tell you what, it's a life-changing thing to have if you've got a hybrid or electric
People don't
motor.
understand it, man.
They just don't.
They don't.
They don't understand. So thanks very much to Greener Energy Group. What a competition that's been. Thanks to everybody that signed up to the Greener Energy Group Facebook pages, social media sites. They really are a fantastic company. They've sorted me out with the electrical vehicle charging point. And listen, if you're wanting an air source heat pump, if you're wanting more sort of greener energy at your household, then get to greenerenergygroup.co.uk. The team there have been absolutely amazing, and it really is the future. Listen, the world's gone greener, and we need to protect our children growing up.
He's right. I mean,
Well,
Glasgow's
mate,
green and white.
Come on, you.
Hey, there's a wee
Come
football
on.
joke for his trips.
But listen, we need to take care of our planet, and Greener Energy Group are really, really paving the way when it comes to making sure that we become greener and safe for our children in the future.
Good night and God bless.
That's not the finish of the podcast, is it?
No, we'll get, no.
Fucking should be. It
It's
should be the
all
last ever thing said on the podcast.
Mate, do you know what that is? Do you know what that is?
What?
That's the outro before we hit World War 3.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you hear in the APATs
Right,
before
so
we hit World War 3.
what do we think's happening? I think is World War 3. Are we going in for World War 3?
Mate.
You just need to stay off that internet, man.
See you. Listen to fucking internet Joe.
Fucking hell, man. You're just absolutely the other way because you're never after
I
that,
know,
man.
mate. I know, it's frying my
Right,
brain.
the hang is here.
Mate, do you know, like, I got up for my work, right, and I sit in the pan, right, and obviously, as you know, my arse muscles don't kick into gear to about an hour and a half after I'm walking about and all that, right, so there's no point. So I'm literally doom scrolling constant, mate.
It's,
I
mate,
talk to you quite some mornings and all, because
I've noticed, mate.
it's gonna, something's got to kick off.
Aye,
Something's
aye.
got to kick off. Bang. I don't go about what.
I think it will be.
Do you?
Aye.
Think so? America are going to.
I don't think.
America
I
are
don't
going
think
to.
we'll see.
Think America are going to hit Iran, and then that's going to be the domino effect that creates World War 3 then.
as long as we can get this Love Island series out the road, because it's good.
Nah, it's good, mate. And don't talk about last night's episode because we're going to have a
I don't saw it.
We're going. Oh, you were better to have. We're going to have a double bubble tonight.
Aye, double bubble, I
Aye,
can't
because it was a
wait,
recoupling last night.
A Dubsy
Oh, man.
Bubsy.
You never ever gave it a chance to?
No, because
He's too busy watching cunts eating fit, man.
Aye.
I'd much rather watch folk eating food. But what I will say
It's
is,
trash telly, mate, but it's good.
It's just no my thing. I watched a couple of episodes of it last year and I tried to fucking get into it, but
I know, mate. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm sitting watching it as a 37-year-old man. You're just watching these 21-year-olds getting half in there, and you're like, "Why am I so invested?"
Why am I wanting to this?
Man watched it going.
Why the fuck am I wanting to this?
Oh. And why am I going to get the same haircut as all the boys, man?
I know. Stephanie, I'm going for a haircut. Pass me my Billionaire Boys Club t-shirt.
Why do you keep mentioning that t-shirt, man?
Because I was in a shop with Sammy and she lifted it up and I went, I can't wear that, I'm 40. Right, but she totally shouted at me and says, you can wear whatever you want, can I? But I brought it up.
You're as old as a woman you feel.
I brought
You need to drag one of your fucking Celtic tips off you first, man.
Aye, I know.
Mate, you've been loving your Celtic tats these days.
Yeah,
You haven't you?
What's the matter? Your name off track, you know what I'm going to do?
What's that mean? Oh, my PSG one?
Aye.
Fuck up.
You fuck up.
No?
Alright.
Is that the new one or last year's?
That's just 2 seasons ago.
Is it?
Aye.
God, it's so bad, dude.
Mate, retro jerseys are the way forward, man.
Retro's not 2 years ago, mate.
No, mate.
Exactly. Retro's retro.
Who's finished?
I'm fed up with this.
He's a fucking day man, not used to.
I know.
What are you up
What's
to
that
then?
in your hat?
This?
Aye, the old shamrock.
It's a black shamrock. No, it's a black clover. Sorry.
Clover, I was going to say. Aye.
Black clover.
You get any shots?
Any shots?
Shots? Button-up ones?
Aye, mate.
Right, here's a hang for you, Toal, man. I remember when you're doing one of your hangs on the Chris Toal variety show, right?
Aye.
You ain't getting out a wee fucking jumper and all that, and you looked all smart and you turned up like a tramp at us.
I don't turn up like a tramp. Got some real Celtic tap.
Remember,
Aye, what one was he wearing for the
it
Crystal
was a wee smart kind of knitted number.
Mate, I'm
A
not
little
going.
Aaron knit.
It was a holiday job.
Was it a costume?
I've went into my wardrobe and I've said, I'm going to stick that on. Because it was a nice day, remember? It was an out the backer.
Aye, that's right.
Aye.
It was an out the backer.
Out the back, out the back.
You got any holidays this year?
No, mate, I'm getting the house all sorted. So
I'm away on the 9th of July. When you away again?
we know.
12.
We know. You're away on the
You're
12th.
going to need to get somebody in to help you. He's away band practice on the 12th and I'm away to Dubai on the 9th.
I'm just taking the weeks off at you on me.
No, you're not. You need to keep this podcast going.
No fucking way.
You get keep it
I've
going.
got some side to worry
Gran,
about.
fucking crack it up, mate. You've got what?
You know, baby.
It's awkward, man. What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I've got my cousin's wife, who technically is my cousin as well, I suppose you would say.
Would you?
Her 40th
Nice.
on Friday night.
Whereabouts?
Uh,
Coatbridge?
Aye,
Nice.
Coatbridge. Thank God I never said the venue there. I really do need to
Somebody
learn
cancelled
for
it.
that
Aye.
thing. Remember that? That was funny as fuck. What about yous? What yous up to?
We're in fucking
Dunfermline
Friday night,
Cumbernauld
Cumbernauld Saturday night, Paisley Sunday night.
and Paisley.
What's it called?
Cumbernauld.
Do you know, again, I was watching a YouTube video the other day and it was the 10 worst places in North Lanarkshire ranked. Cumbernauld obviously came top, right? But have you ever seen like any of the stuff about why it was built the way it was?
No.
Right, you
Because
see,
it's how
Because
weird.
it's like Total Recall.
It's horrible, man.
it's like like Total Recall and the Running Man or something like that. It was built to a brutalist style because brutalist was like the preeminent kind of style of building at that point in time. And as quickly as brutalism came in, it went away
and left Cumbernauld like that.
It's just a big concrete tub, man.
See
But it's
the-
got the best Burger King in the land.
See the way you're saying brute and all that, right?
Brutalism.
Mate, did you see Will Smith getting interviewed talking about
seen him.
he's so fucking
I seen him getting. I listened to him on Moyles or on.
Is he talking about brutalist buildings? How have you got to Will Smith for me saying brutalist buildings?
Because, right,
Has he got a concert in Cumbernauld?
he gets asked about the slap, right, and he says, what I've learned from it is it's all brutiful. That's what he kept saying. And I was thinking, mate, you need to see it to believe it.
Is one of his songs that he's got, do you know he's got new music?
He's gone on tour. It's the first time he's ever went on tour in his life, he says.
Have you heard his new songs?
No, I'm not going.
It's, mate,
Wrong.
honestly, there's one called Pretty Girls and it's just him going, pretty girls.
Pretty girls.
Pretty girls.
Pretty girls.
I really want you to see this interview with Will Smith, by the way.
Why save
I
it
used to
for,
love
why,
Will
why
Smith.
save it for the Patreon?
Why do that then?
Aye. Right. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. It's been great. It's just great sitting, shooting the breeze.
How many minutes have we done?
We're well over an hour.
Oh, fuck that, son.
It's fucking 10 past 12.
Catches.
Rate, review, subscribe, ring a bell, get involved in the Discord, and remember we are
Aye.
going to Blackpool September weekend, Friday the 24th of September.
26.
Fuck, Friday 26th of September. Always get that right.
Stress has been a bit of shambles today.
No,
These are the best ones, but
Exactly. Right, okay. Thank you very much.
love yous.